Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about the 1000 Toys PX exclusive version of the Master Chief from Halo Infinite. Welcome to the video where all the dialogue is made up as I go, and the only thing that really matters is the photos at the end. So hopefully you find any of this information useful to you. So the only real difference in this, and this is I'm hoping to make this a very short video, mostly because you will literally get the same body on Chief. So the Chief body is pretty much the same. This is the one I got, the normal one. This is the exclusive one. The reason why I even took them out is so that you can see physically there is no difference. But I like having two out, so it's cool. I have now a squad. So the craziest thing about this all, the difference you're gonna get is the weapon set, the loadout that you'll get with Chief, and the extra hand accessories to hold the brute shot. So if you haven't watched my previous video, I'll link it in the description. If I forget, I'll add it later because someone always will remind me. They always do. Yeah. So first, let's go over the differences. Let's just, let's not even try to, no, we don't got to go over the articulation, anything like that. Let's straight up talk about what is different. So here's Chief. Chief's looking cool. First thing that we want to talk about is the difference between the Elite Blood Blade and the regular blade. So here is the blue one you get in the normal release. Here is the Blood Blade. As you can see here, your difference is going to be color. And you get a black handle, which is pretty cool. The black and red versus the blue and white. It's a nice look, though. I really do like it. So they are pretty much the same, except for the colorway, right? Elite Blood Blade also does more damage in the game. So if you want to murder without consequence and really get in there, you get that Blood Blade. Next up, you will get the Brute Shot. Brute Shot. This is a Covenant weapon. It is really nice. This thing is deadly. And I'm hoping we get more and more weapons with Chief. There's no like plug-in part. There's a little opening here, but I'm not sure if anything's gonna fit in there. I'll try it in for photos. But yeah, this is really cool. We have the Elite Brute Shot, the brutest of brute elites, and you will get a dedicated pair of hands for it. Now, with these dedicated sets of hands, you have to know which one it is. So there is going to be a little etch opening that's going to be able to hold that large brute shot. As you can see, they're soft enough to open up. You will get an extra set. So, sorry, you will get a dual set. That means it's not just one dedicated hand because the Chief is ambidextrous. And to see the difference in between the hands is very minute. As you can see, these ones, let's see if we can get a focus on that. These are the regular hands. As you can see, there's no slit opening here. But you can see it's grooved up ever so gently here for the one on the brute shot. So let's try to open up his hands and get it on there. I'm scared to death. I've never tried it. So we're going to do it on camera together. That way, if I fail, that means you also failed. We're going to fail this together, right? So let's just try to get our hands on there. We are going to get sweaty and not know what to do. And we are going to get nervous. But the good thing about it is if I solve this and do it, that means you guys also solve it and do it. But the hand is soft enough to get on there, so no real issue. Yeah, I got it on there with no real issue. It just takes a little bit of brute strength, but the hand is on there. And now your Chief can hold your brute shot. I also like having this hand on there because it was the hand for like holding it like over the shoulder. But don't judge me on that. So let's pop this hand off. Better ball joints, as a reminder, in case you didn't watch my first video, there are better ball joints now. If you don't believe me, again, I'll link the video in the description and you can be the judge yourself. Ooh, yeah, look at that. I'm holding up weight on my arm. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm bouncing, I'm flopping, I'm bouncing, and I can still hold it up. So that is a big plus. And now Chief has a big, I was about to curse, so I got to stop myself. Chief has got a big gun. So yeah. It's a good look. Now, if we want to talk about the Chief figure, I guess we'll make this a longer video than it needs to be. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about the looks and things like that. Articulation-wise, we can look up. We can actually look really far up. We can look down. We can tilt our head ever so gently side to side, as you're seeing here. Our arms have the shoulder pads here instead of higher up, but that's for allowing articulation, like when you want to drop the arm down just a little bit, right? And you can hit a T-pose. This will allow you for the range of your T-pose. You have a forearm swivel as well as a bicep swivel. Mine is really tight, but it's on there. You can rotate. Oh, look at that butterfly joint. I forgot how good that was, right? Rotate that in. You can rotate the arm back down. This new Chief has super tight joints. So you know what? I want to keep them super tight for this bloodshot, right? So let's leave you back there. Let's talk about it on Chief again, right? I'm going to have some fun. So as you can see here, we have our beautiful butterfly joint, which folds out. We have an excellent ab crunch, right? We can even tilt side to side. That's always been a big plus for me. Our legs can roll up, and we can roll them up pretty high because we have this gauntlet area here that moves up with the legs. This allows you to really get in there with Chief in terms of articulation. We have a thigh swivel that rotates, right? Ooh, make sure you don't get it caught up against his armor. You'll hear that little crack up against it, kind of giving you a warning. We also can rotate out our knees just a little bit. When you're sliding those knees back up, make sure you rotate out and then come back up. That way nothing clicks up against anything else. Here's our foot articulation. We have a toe pivot. We can rotate in. Look at those ankles. Ooh, yeah. I be getting excited over nothing, y'all. Don't be judging me. Don't be judging me. I feel it. I can feel you judging me through the camera. But yeah, look at this. Chief can get down and dirty. He can look really good in a scrap. He's really got a lot of nice things going for him. On our backhand side, I've actually lost one of my tabs already. So it's probably going to be in the box. We can remove our tabs to store weapons as well. You can't store the brute shot back there, but you can store your shotgun and your battle rifle. There will be tabs there. You can just load them out. Mine's are pretty tight on the new ones. Let's see which one I can do it for. The shotgun. Yeah, shotgun. You can tab them in there. And then boom shakalaka. Don't forget, as I've stated in my previous video, you can also rotate these down right here and tab in your old pistols from your old Master Chief and then fold them back up when needed. So yeah, I know some people aren't going to like the fact that you can't store it in the middle like it should be, but if you want to store weapons but still have it to be functional, I think this is a good trade-off / compromise, but it will bother you if you are a huge Halo fan and you want to see it done properly on your display. So I get it. So with all that being said, we've covered the new stuff. We covered articulation. You already know how it looks. Let's jump into the size comparison. I'll see you guys in a sec. First things first, in the size comparison, we want to compare to the other Halo stuff. So here we have Jazzware's, I want to say 6.5 inch line. So here's Email, looking pretty big, but Email is an old Spartan. Then we have another couple of Spartans I have. I actually like this line a lot. I feel like on the articulation side, they're getting there because they've constantly grown and gotten better. But I just feel like there's something missing. I just don't know what it is yet. So here's another Spartan, right? So in terms of Chief being on scale with these guys, Chief might be a little too small for some of you, but it works well with other lines. But as far as this line goes, Chief is indeed on the smaller side because I know he's supposed to be much bigger. Because when you put their Master Chief, he actually is a lot bigger than the rest of these guys, as you can see here, right? Look at that. So either way, I like mixing and matching. Also, by the way, their weapons work with the 1000 Toys Chief. He can actually hold all of their weapons with no problem. That's pretty cool too. Next up here is a Mezco Me, right? Stacked up with the Chief. Then we have a Marvel Legends Electro, 6-inch line, right? Let's move these guys. Next up, we will do a Mythic Legions. Then we have Articulated Icons Itami. And I'm pretty sure this is where like normal humans sit with the Chief, like at his chest, right? Then I dropped some stuff. Damn, y'all. Then we have the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. Then we'll do my main man Cougar, as usual. And as you can see, Cougar sits around the chest, so that's like the average human height. So you can see what's going on. But I like it. I really like this Chief. Super happy to have the PX one. And it comes with all the accessories of the other one. And it's an extra set of hands, the blood blade instead of the regular blade. And we will get the brute shot. So if you like the first one, you'll love this one. Absolutely. But I hope you enjoy these new sets of photos that I'm going to have at the end. I finally started playing the game. I am thoroughly intrigued, and I wish we would have gotten the grappling hook. So I'm definitely going to try to make one to wrap around the wrist and be cool. So in the meantime, for real, thank you so much for watching my stuff. Thank you for coming here, even if you're a rando. Cool, you made it all the way to the end. I appreciate that. the holidays. It's been really rough. It's been a rough couple of years for some people. Some people, it's been magnificent. Just try to keep everybody in mind and be open-minded about that. Because just because you got it good don't mean everybody else should. And try to make it a little bit easier for them, you know? It's all about health and wealth and helping others. So as always, please, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.